Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. Except no cheesy Christmas Grinches, imposters, commentators, or trolls. And this is my Walmart haul. Kathy and I went to Walmart tonight, and as we got out the door, I said, it gets really cold here in Martinez when the sun goes down, particularly in winter. We were sitting there for about 2 minutes, and the wind came up, and it was icy cold. And on the way to it's only around the corner to the bus stop. And Kathy said, "My God, it's cold." I said, "Yep." And tonight here will be 39, and the lotto, the Mega Millions, broke $1 billion. $1 billion. I bought 2 tickets. Kathy bought 3. Patty got 3. I hope one of us wins. I personally hope I win because I'm not sure if Patty would give any money to Kathy or buy her anything, but I would give money to Patty and money to Kathy. If Kathy wins, she'll spend it on My Little Pony, Strawberry Shortcake, Hello Kitty, Pokemon. There'd be nothing left for the future. So I just fed the kitties their Christmas treat, and Kitten is being a very smart girl. She now knows how to use the kitty box. She also knows to come for supper time, dinner time, and she knows I'm talking to her. So she is becoming domesticated. Okay, I got 4 pouches of these, the delectables. They love this. This is tuna and like this. This is for tiny ones. I got some Christmas hooks for the animals I put up. I have some somewhere, but I don't know where they are. I got the ever popular toilet paper. Now, before the pandemic, this was 50 cents. Then it went to 80 cents. Now it's 98 cents. Thank you, Joe Biden, for the inflation. I got a thing of mustard. I couldn't afford the good stuff, which is Heinz. I got big cheese, ultimate cheddar flavor, microwave popcorn. And I got a bottle of ketchup, 3 bottles of Walmart peach water. They are also expensive anymore. They used to be 50 cents before the pandemic. And 2 cans of Fancy Feast for Fluffy. Fluffy got Fancy Feast. Mama got tuna and whitefish delectables and their regular Friskies, and they scarfed it. Kitten immediately came out and said, "Supper time," and she came right away. And this stuff, beef, summer smoked sausage, and Polska kielbasa. They had one I'd never seen before. It had very spicy stuff in it. I would not get that. So, and a Cornish game ham. And this was $3.98. These were $3.98, but Safeway charges $7 for them. Now, give me a moment to put these away. If one of them is going to be my dinner, along with the green bird's eye vegetables, the green giant vegetable. Hold on. And I helped Kathy order her strawberry shortcake sweater. She wanted makeup that's supposed to remove the discoloration on her face. And a keyboard I ordered for me because I still copy my keyboard and it's increasingly screwing up and making it hard to type. It's putting letters where more letters than supposed to be, and I need new keyboard. And this time I'm going to cover it up like Ronnie did with saran wrap, so I don't get any spills on it. Ugh. Ugh. or I may just cook the green beans. I have 2 packages of green beans and a package of Brussels sprouts. I may cook those tomorrow with the Cornish game in once it thaws out. So, okay, hold on. Got the door open for Mama Cat, and it is cold in here. Cold out there. Okay, channel number is 1,439,970 views and 20,729 subscribers. The numbers keep going up and down because every year at Christmas time, YouTube screws up the subscriber numbers and the video counts. And then they fix it after the first year. So that's it for this one. My check is pending, and it's very nice, and it says $1,206. It went up $24, which means at the end of the year, a year's worth is almost at the federal poverty level for a family of 4. It's about $14,500, I think. Computer, what's 1,206 times 12?
1,206 times 12 is 14,472.
Okay, just short of 14,500. So if I get my apartment, Kathy now says she's done with shopping. She's going to start saving up for a car. Patty says she's getting a house from the government. I don't know how she's doing it, but she's getting rid of the paperwork. If I can get a house, I'm moving out of here. All right, let's see who is in chat or whatever. I got the door open. I'm not going to be able to do that for very long. It's going to be too cold with the door open. Yeah, I got the lantern here. Mama Cat's still eating. She's scarfing. She's still eating the pouch and the Friskies. I poured it over the Friskies. So she's very happy. Where? Hold on. Okay, hold on. There we go. And I have the picture of the screen at Walmart where as we were coming up in the bus, it went from 970 to $1 billion. $1 billion. So, all right, now, anybody in chat? I don't know. Let me see. Earlier than usual, so someone ought to be here. Why it does that? It gives me the screen and then suddenly the screen disappears. Okay, let's see. Last night I had a jerk pretend to be Whitley Strieber. I blocked him because he said something not true about me and Linda Moulton Howe. And I'm not going to tolerate that. Not only is he slandering me, he's slandering Linda Moulton Howe. I don't know why they like to do that. It's like accusing Trump of being with hookers in Moscow and they were doing horrible things to him. It never happened. It wasn't true. All right. I'm going to do that. Okay, that gets rid of that. Okay, nobody's in chat. I guess everybody's... I tried to call my sister, my relatives back east. Nobody's home. Someone answered. One of my nieces. I have no idea who the guy was. I started telling them who I was. They hung up on me. I go, what the hell was that? I have no idea who the guy was. He said, she's not home. Click. So, I'll find out. I don't know if I want to meet that guy or not. So that's it for this Christmas time. That's all I'm buying until I get my check. But next week, 2 accounts will be paid off. That frees up $20 to $30 to $60 a month. I'll figure that out. Kathy got another Android phone. It works for now, but who knows? I'm going to get her an iPhone. I told her if this one dies. Patty thinks it's Kathy screwing the phones up. I can't believe you go through 11 or 12 Android phones and them all be bad. But she said it stopped working. Of course, these are free government phones. I don't know what government they're coming from. Fredonia or something, you know. But Moscow, Ukraine, outer Swaziland, I can't remember all this country names. It must be 180 countries now. If I win the billion. It's something like 650 million. Might be more than that now. I could start my own country. Find a country. Maybe I could buy Greenland. $650 million. Offer them like 150 million. See if they'll take it. Cash money in gold. Grow a mustache and look like G. Gordon Liddy with a Lear Capital commercials. That was scary. That guy was scary. My favorite was he had the daughter and the girl got the boyfriend comes to take her out, and Liddy starts grilling him on, what do you plan to do with my daughter, and what do you plan to do with my daughter's future? Are you invested in gold? And the kid was like, oh my God. Kid looked like he was going to kill himself. Like, I don't know, I can't deal with it. It was funny. I don't know if it's still on YouTube or anywhere else, but it was hilarious. G. Gordon Liddy, one of the Watergate conspirators. You've got to invest in gold. Yes, sir, right away. Don't just go away. I'll invest. Every time I ever make will go to gold. Don't come near me anymore. You're too scary. I love those commercials. They were great. Yeah, maybe that's why they hired him, but G. Gordon Liddy, invest in Lear Capital. Now, of course, on every channel, a lot of the channels I watch, Benny and Red Eagle Politics and Barry Cunningham, they all got people wanting to buy gold and silver and invest in your future. Of course, there were some of those guys who were saying, gold maybe 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, sold America. That never happened. They were all the gold bugs were saying it was going to go 10,000. Hadn't happened yet. But they're trying to go out. I guess they make their cut out of it. So anyway, that's about it. I'll be closing the door in a bit. I got to eat, go feed Tiny One, and then it's just too cold. She's still eating. Oh my God, she's got her head in the bowl. It's so funny. I guess she's getting every drop of those delectables. Let's see. Boy, that bowl is almost empty. Whole time after I put it down, I've been doing this. She's still licking at the bowl. They love those pouches. But they're more expensive than canned food. They're about $1.19 a pouch. You can get them in the boxes. I think $12 or $13. And Walmart's canned Friskies, dry iams is cheaper than Target or Safeway. So I'm going to start going up to Walmart from now on. Okay, I guess nobody's going to come in and chat. They're all feeding themselves turkey, ham, chicken, roast beef, prime rib, chicken wings, or whatever, goose or duck. I don't know. So I'll stay here for a couple minutes, but I'm waiting for Mama Cat. Mama Cat likes to sit in the open doorway. That's the problem. It's too cold to have her sit in the open. She likes to sit in the screen, between the screen door and the front door. But she's scared if I close the front door, she starts squeaking and meowing, let me out, let me out, let me out. She'll do that for 3 hours. I can't go to sleep when she does that, and by that time I'm frozen to death in here. It's 39 tonight, by the way. It's gonna be very, for here that's cold. 20 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I think it's gonna be 22 in Boston, where Top Cat lives. So he kept the cats alive, helped me for a year, sent them cat food all the time. And it's now turning 7 o'clock. So, hope you're having a great night. You're enjoying your Christmas Eve. Santa will be coming soon. I always wondered, just when does Santa come to your house? I mean, we used to leave milk and cookies out for him. They always disappeared, but I tried staying up and I couldn't, although, now I can stay up. Exactly what time does Santa show up? And since he goes to supposedly every house in the world, how does he do that one night? And how does he get in if you have no chimney? If all the doors and windows are locked, how does Santa appear before your Christmas tree to leave the presents? Magically, I guess. I think he shrinks himself down somehow, gets under the cracks in the door or something. Well, I could be wrong, but I played Santa on stage. I couldn't get any cracks in the door. I wouldn't overrate that. It was all fake then. When I was 20 years old and terrorists kidnapped the reindeer on Christmas Eve and held them for ransom. But with the help of young people on stage, we got them back and saved Christmas. Oh no, what will I do? The reindeer are gone and the little children will be so disappointed. That was, except now my tongue gets stuck and my lisp is even, I used to have a lisp because I had a gap between two teeth. I still get the lisp. But now it's getting up because my tongue keeps hitting the roof of my mouth. Okay, I got a video. I tried to do Christmas decoration, but they removed them all into Walmart. There were things you could buy, but all the wonderful lit LED signs and creatures and all that were gone. Maybe they got bought up, and it was all 90% candy, for God's sake. But I did a video. I'll post that later. I'm gonna make my food and then go get dressed again and feed Tiny One. Earlier when she brought me a piece of pumpkin pie. She brought me cat box liners that I gave her for when she had Cleo and Caesar. We were going to go get cat box liners. I will go get my inhaler on Thursday. So now I'm getting a headache again. Boy, I keep getting these headaches. They're just, it's like a stabbing pain. I gotta ask my doctor about that. I used to get migraines, but I just get these headaches periodically. Maybe it's from being out in the cold. I don't know. It hurts right there. Mama Cat, are you still eating? My God. She's still got her head in the bowl. Oh my goodness. She must be really hungry tonight. Let's see here. She's determined to lick that plate clean. Now Fluffy, he goes in the kitchen, he eats a little bit, and then it sits there, and then he eats a little bit more, and a lot of times I gotta throw it away, which is kind of annoying. I love him dearly. All right. Well, computer, what is 66% of $1 billion?
66% of 1 billion US dollars is 660 million US dollars.
650 million. I could live with 650 million. I'm sure you could too. Yep, all over the world. There he is, Jay Swooty. Hello, welcome, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas to all. Well, I prefer, I'll take Frank Sinatra, Edie Gourmet, even Mel Torme, but I never developed a hankering for Mel's singing, but he was a great singer. Perry Como, Nat King Cole. I got a bunch of Christmas albums. My mother did not like that I like Christmas carols. She was a grouch. I love Christmas. I'm not a Christian. I'm Jewish. I don't work at it like she did. My poor neighbor has a horrible head cold. She's 660. Oh, okay. I thought it was 650. I apologize. If I leave 10 million on the table, it's because I forgot the 10 million. I forgot where the table was. I would immediately I told Patty and Kathy, I make a joke with Kathy, I'll give her $1. Because she mean sometimes, and I don't like that. Here's $1. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh yes. If you're real nice, I'll give you another one next year. $1 a year for the rest of your life. Ah yes. So I give Patty, I figure 5 million. Of course, you have to pay the taxes on it, but they need to raise that gift limit. You can give somebody 16,000 in this day and age. That's chintzy. Then they got to pay taxes on it. I like the idea of abolishing the IRS and the Fed. Get rid of both the evil financial organizations. Just let the market go up and down as things happen. And I think the Fed makes inflation, and they need to leave the money alone. So, yeah. And then I would give money to animal shelters, veterans groups, the legitimate homeless groups, not people on drugs, and maybe give money to maybe found a, I don't know if 10 million, found a clinic to help get people cured of fentanyl and alcoholism and all that. Well, the problem with Kathy is she would go, wait a minute, without a computer, she can't buy online. She needs to come to me. No, no, you can't buy that. You can't buy, well, actually, I have to figure out how long the I'm probably pronouncing this wrong, actuarial tables, how long she'd be expected to live and get her enough that she can live on so she doesn't squander it. Probably what I would do is have my attorney set up a trust account. She could only spend it with the approval of the attorney. So she didn't blow the money all in 1 year. I, of course, would immediately invest it in stocks, bonds, gold, and silver. Platinum. I'd like to have a platinum coin in my hand just once. And buy stocks, pay high dividend. You want to out. God damn, it hurts. You want to outdo inflation and some apartment buildings and buy a house for Kathy. I figure if I give them $5 million, I buy a $5 million house for them or whatever, then they're doing okay. They wouldn't have to pay rent every month. Pay both property taxes a few years in advance. Arranged for my attorney to pay the sewage, the water, put in solar, have a pool and a hot tub, and but I told Kathy, if I ever get you a house, you got to keep it clean. Yeah, well, my doctor, I said, am I going to be bionic? He laughed and said half bionic. So only one leg, I'm only half bionic. We can rebuild him, but he doesn't run very fast. Yeah, ow, 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 ow. So I can get legs like Robot Man in the Doom Patrol. Get those nice golden legs. Kathy was mean today. You don't see any women beating down your door. If I win the lotto for $1 billion, they'll be beating down my door. You gotta not announce it on social media because people ask you for money. I watched how the lottery changed my life. Where are you moving, George? Antarctica. Gonna be with the Nazi UFOs. The one and only guy from Pittsburgh, yes. And definitely get rid of that imposter. Send him down to Antarctica in the dead of winter where nothing flies in there for 5 months or something, naked. Send him down to the sea lions and the walruses and the penguins. So, and maybe bring back the clown college. Do they have circuses anymore? I don't know. Do they have clowns anymore? I don't know. I'm afraid of clowns, but... Oh, and the guy who has been confronting me all the time appeared at the elevator tonight as I came in. And I grabbed my cane. And he knew I meant business. Oh, I'm just getting in the elevator. I said, get in the elevator, get in the elevator, get in the elevator. He got in the elevator. I haven't had time to go to police. I'm going to do that on Thursday. And then go over to the court, get the paperwork for the restraining order, file the restraining order, take it back to the police so they're identified, and then if he bothers me anymore, because if I had $600 million, I'd just hire the Hells Angels to kick his ass. I'm not saying I would, but I'm seriously thinking about it. I was told years ago by Sonny Barger, if I ever have a problem, to go down to Oakland and meet with him. But he's gone, sadly, and so is the next president. The current president, Mr. Barger, never call him Sonny, Said if I ever have a problem to contact him, the problem will be eliminated. So probably would put the fear of God into the guy. You're never going to talk to me or bother me again, are you? No. Maybe move him out of Martinez. Move him to like the Yukon. And now Sergeant Senda of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, with his cat King, Mush King. Cat can throw a sled, you know. So I love Sergeant Preston. Preston's, I forget who that guy was, but computer, who was Sergeant Preston on television?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Sergeant Preston was played by Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons, there we go. Not the exercise guy. I keep thinking Preston. That's not the right name though. And his dog King is Yukon King. I love Sergeant Preston. Pretty Clayton Morton alive. Or John Wayne. Pilgrim, you've been messing my friend George. I haven't lost my temper in 40 years, but I gotta get teeth. I can't do John Wayne very well with no upper teeth. Make Wizzo in charge of, have Trump meet Wizzo, and Wizzo could be in charge of comedy. The official clown of the United States of America, other than Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi and a few others in Congress. I definitely would donate to the Republican Party and say, Mr. Trump, I want term limits. I want these people primaried out and they can only serve 2 terms in the Senate, 2 terms in the House. They go home and and we cut the Congress down to 6 months a year. They take about 900 vacations anyway. So if they're only there 6 months a year, they can't be spending so much money. Send them home. And we cut their salary. Whip inflation now, I say. Don't give them a salary raise, cut their salary. They can't make it on 140 or 175,000, whatever the hell they make a year. Well, then they need to go to a new line of work where they make millions like Nancy Pelosi. And have it, you're 70, you're done. They have an age limit too. You don't get to stay under 80 or 90 wheeled in a wheelchair like Dianne Feinstein. No. Not there's anything wrong with anybody being 90, but she was very decrepit, and they had to tell her what to vote. And she went, not the way you want in Congress. Now, is Mama Cat finally done? Yes, I'm closing the door. It's too cold in here, excuse me. And today the guy from Pittsburgh turned into a blue Smurf. All it eating. I thought for sure she was finishing the bowl. I think she was licking the juice off the delectables. There's the bowl. That's what's left. Now, if I go into the bedroom, I know Kitten licks the bowl clean usually. So, yeah, make Wizzo the official comedian of the United States of America. A funny thing happened to me on the way to the Jefferson Memorial. So, all right, with that in mind, my stomach is saying I need term limits, so I need to eat something. I'm hungry. I gave Kathy half of my banana. I bought a banana. Cheap bananas at Walmart, $1. So I need to go have dinner. So I'm going to go. Have a great night. Definitely stay warm, stay hydrated, enjoy your eggnog or whatever beverage you're drinking. I wish I had some eggnog, but I couldn't afford it. And somebody on the video said, why do we only eat eggnog at Christmas? I always wondered about it. It's really hard to find the rest of the year, if almost impossible. And I don't know why they call it nog. We ground up a Ferengi and put it in each bottle of eggnog. That's why it's eggnog. So I didn't know he had died till recently. The actor that played him. I liked Nog on Deep Space Nine. He was a fun character. So is Worf. So is Quark and the Grand Nagus and all those guys. So and his brother, poor brother, he picked on him terribly. But the brother was nicer than Quark. I think the brother became. I know Quark became Grand Nagus. His mother became Grand. I think everybody was Grand Nagus at one time or another. Hard to keep track of the Grand Naguses, but so yeah, we get rid of that imposter. Sentence him to do my laundry. That would fix him. I went back today. I gave Kathy a quilt and two flannel sheets because she said she was cold. Gotta wash them, so I took those home. But I didn't realize that there's more laundry than I thought. There's 6 bins of laundry back there. God help me. But those new containers in the hallway will help a lot. So, all right, my arms are cold, my feet are cold, my hands are cold. So I have to quit. I got to warm up, have some coffee or hot tea, make my dinner, have some green giant vegetables, rest for a few minutes, watch something on YouTube, and go feed Tiny One before it gets too cold because it's going to be 39 tonight. And kitties need food when it's cold because that's how they get through the night. So definitely go feed Tiny One. She got fed this morning, but she's getting double feeding tonight. So she got fed when we went to the bus, and now she's going to get fed again. I'll probably just give her some dry food in the pouch. And so she'll have eaten something this afternoon about 3 o'clock. So the ice machine is going. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit the like button, get your friends, neighbors, coworkers to subscribe to the channel, and they can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 for the content nowhere else. I was really hoping to see display, and we saw what Kathy on the bus going to Concord, me going here. Wonderful Christmas displays, really beautiful. We don't have a car because every year I used to film those. So I told her, "You're gonna save enough money per car next year?" Yes, I hope so. She needs to stop buying all this stuff. I bought a keyboard because I need it to run the channel and to use my computer. All right, that's it for this one. I will catch you next time. I gotta take care of my nose too, so cold makes me sneeze. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in. I will catch you later. Bye bye, and enjoy your Christmas day, and be safe. See you later, and watch the skies for Santa. He might hit a Russian plane or something for all we know.